My dear friends, I am taking today sixth question of fifth semester first paper K5001. What is the sixth question? The civil court can try all suits of civil nature and its jurisdiction is of four kinds. This is the question, sixth question. So, first, jurisdiction of civil court. According to section 9, the court shall have jurisdiction to try all suits of civil nature, excepting suits of which their cognizance is either expressly or impliedly barred. My dear friends, according to this section, court shall have jurisdiction to try all suits of civil nature. This civil court will take the cases of civil nature, accepting suits of which their cognizance is either expressly or impliedly barred. यदि cognizance is either expressly or impliedly barred. This is the condition. Cognizance should be according to the civil nature. Second, explanation. You see, explanation. A suit in which the right to property or to an office is contested is a suit of civil nature. In spite of that, such right may depend upon the decision of question of religious rites or ceremonies. My dear friends, I want to tell you here what is the civil nature, what type of cases comes under civil nature. The cases of properties, right to property or to an office, cases of immovable property comes under this civil nature. In spite of this is, see here, in spite of that, such right may depend upon the decision of questions of religious rites or ceremonies. And this is the condition which has to be taken into consideration. Second, conditions of a civil court. What are the conditions of civil court? When we file a case in the civil court, we have to see these two conditions. If our case comes under these two conditions, then the civil court will take the case, otherwise not. First condition, the suit must be of a civil nature. This is the first condition. Civil court take the case in which the nature of the case is civil nature. The nature of the case must be of civil nature. The cognizance of such a suit should not have been barred, either expressly or impliedly. This is the condition as I have discussed above. Case must be of civil nature and cognizance should not be barred, either expressly or impliedly. My dear friends, these two terms, expressly or impliedly, are very important. To reject anything, these two terms are used, or accept. Also, rejection and in acceptance, these two terms are used expressly or impliedly. In every question or in every semester, in each question, you will see these two terms 100%. What is expressly? In writing. What is impliedly? By conduct. So we can accept a thing by in writing or by a conduct, or we can reject anything by by in writing or by conduct. These two, expressly in writing, impliedly by conduct. My dear friends, this is the condition of a civil court to accept a case. The case must be of civil nature and cognizance should not be barred. Hence, I will take the more examples of civil nature. My dear friends, I am taking the expression shoot of civil nature. And in this portion, I want to make the post-mortem of civil nature. What is civil nature? This is the post-mortem of this expression civil nature. This content contains the definition of civil nature in separate civil and nature both. In order that civil court may have jurisdiction to try a suit, the first condition must be satisfied is that suit must be of civil nature. My dear friends, as I have told, that the civil court will take a case in which these two conditions are fulfilled. First condition, the suit must be of a civil nature. The second condition, the cognizance should must not have been barred, either expressly or impliedly. So the first condition, the suit must be of a civil nature. This is the main condition of the civil code. The word civil, it pertains to private rights and remedies of a citizen. What is civil? Because the meaning of the civil is not defined in the code, has not been defined in the code, but it pertains to private rights and remedies of a citizen as distinguished from criminal and political, etc. My dear friends, this civil is defined as it, it pertains to private rights and remedies, and it is separated from criminal and political. These criminal cases and political cases are other than the civil cases. Civil cases are different, and these cases are different from civil cases. So, the word nature, now, what is the meaning of this word nature? This was the meaning of the civil nature, and now what is the meaning of the nature? Civil and nature. When we combine these two, it will become civil nature. What is the meaning of nature? It has been defined as the fundamental qualities of a person or a thing. Identity, fundamental qualities of a person, thing, identity, or essential character. This nature defined the fundamental qualities of a person. In fundamental qualities, thing, identity, essential character, these things comes under the status or the under the nature. Now these two words, civil, this is the definition of civil, and nature, this is the definition of nature. And by combining these two words, civil and nature, it becomes civil nature. In wider sense, by combining these two, it becomes a wider sense. The expression becomes civil nature. This implies civil nature is greater than the civil proceeding. Thus, a suit of civil nature, if the principal question relates the determination of civil right. Again, my dear friends, I am telling you that this civil nature contains the main principle of civil right, and it is not the status of the parties to the suit. This is the clarification of the suit of civil nature. My dear friends, now I am taking kinds of jurisdiction. First, jurisdiction over the subject matter. According to the subject matter, jurisdiction has been allotted to the different courts. Different courts have been allotted different types of works. Example, suit of non-contentious types, suits in respect of loan on promissory notes or bond, recovery of price of goods supplied, suits for partition and specific performance of contract. District judge alone has jurisdiction of testamentary and guardianship cases. My dear friends, these are some types of cases, and these different type of cases are allotted to different courts. These are the subject different subject matters, and these different subject matters are allotted to different courts. So the jurisdiction over the subject matter is this. Now, second, local or territorial jurisdiction. The territorial limit of the jurisdiction of a court is fixed by the government. This territorial limit is fixed by the government to the courts, and beyond that limit, it has no jurisdiction. What the limit has been fixed, what the jurisdiction has been fixed by the government, out of that limit, beyond of that limit, court cannot do any work. These are the examples. The district judge has a jurisdiction within his district. The high court has a jurisdiction over its states only, not beyond. And munsif's jurisdiction is also limited to a particular area. I have given these three examples. The jurisdiction which has been allotted by the government on territorial basis, these are the examples. District judge has a jurisdiction within his district. High court has district in the state, and munsif jurisdiction is also for a particular area. These are the two kinds, first and second. Now I am taking third. My dear friends, third kind, that is pecuniary jurisdiction. This jurisdiction contains the money matters. Some of the courts are authorized to entertain suits or appeals up to the particular amount. First, munsifs are authorized to entertain to suits up to 25,000 value in UP. Second, the civil judge have jurisdiction for suits about 25,000 rupees. Third, the High Court has no pecuniary jurisdiction limitation. It means the High Court has no jurisdiction. Any case of any value may be considered by the High Court. Fourth, some of the small causes judges, these small causes judges are empowered up to 1,000, and some other judges are up to 2,000. These are the cases of money, or these are the cases of amount which has been allotted to the different courts by the central government. So this is the pecuniary jurisdiction of the different courts. Now, fourth, original or appellate jurisdiction. Some of the courts exercise only original jurisdiction. Example, the munsif and judges of the small causes courts, the civil judges, district judges, and high court have been conferred appellate powers. And these powers, original or appellate jurisdiction, these powers are exercised only of the original jurisdiction. Examples are These are the examples of munsifs and judges of small causes courts. And also the civil judge, district judge, and high courts have been conferred appellate powers. These three, civil judge, district judge, and high courts, have been conferred appellate powers. My dear friends, I have discussed in detail the sixth question of civil nature, cases of civil natures, and all the kinds of jurisdiction. So I think this question is very important for the examination point of view, and it is clear to you. In the last, I want to make a request to you, my dear friends. Please subscribe the channel. I shall be very thankful to you. The name of my channel is Maths by Dharamveer Singh Dabas. Open this channel and subscribe. Sir, it is my request. Thank you.